aware of how your opponents are going to play on the CT side, because CT side
for sure
is really strong at the moment. So it's kind of like back in the day when you'd pick it and you either get like, 2 or 3 rounds and go, okay, we're going to have a better CT side and still win this, or you come out and you're just better and have better flashes, can kind of just rate. Outside, top the end of the plane, we're on the last. Smoke just spamming on away, but the 3 that did try to defend it just get demolished. RA, 2v5.
Yeah, see if somebody and Child King, the MVPs of that Anubis game, have anything to say about this round. The P2000, man, somebody just keeps the throwbacks coming. Post plant, Lynn Vision giving them absolutely nothing right now. Nice open plant. Child King still in another postcode. That's a freebie for somebody. Don't feed him too many more of those, even though he doesn't have a kit. This is still technically doable.
They're saving the armor. I don't hate it.
Saving the armor.
You want to get pretty far away, considering it's ancient, though, or you don't get the free helmet. So, RA might end up going for the investment into the next. Guys, you got to leave. You got to go. You're going to lose the free upgrade. You're going to lose the free... Somebody. There was no point of saving. Look, Dangerous was that little bit further away and then fully saved the armor.
I feel like he was more so just kind of looking for just a kill. Like another kill, maybe. Try and get that M4.
Yeah.
To be honest. He is just going to go for the MP9, though. And we'll continue along our merry way, I guess. Nothing super crazy in that one. Just Lynn Vision cracking their way through middle, hitting a lot of shots and getting into an A-side after plant. There was not really much Adam could do about that. And that bodes well for this map of Ancient, because they could not, no matter how hard they tried, get going on Anubis. Force Spy coming in here, though, looking to disrupt this good start for Lynn Vision. Adam also leaning towards middle, getting harassed inside a red room. That's a nice little jiggle peek and an HE to follow. Chip damage coming in for Lynn Vision, followed up by a kill.
Yeah, that positioning from Kaze, suboptimal. Not allowing the trade, but we'll happily face the ramp smoke just in case. LVG looking to go heavy towards the cave side. Zaka, one flash to send the boys out.
Lynn Vision just kind of slow rolling this one. Rare Adam, you would expect them to really aggress down ramp in the mid round here, which is kind of what they're doing. You can see Kormisu is aware that that's a possibility and that's a way they could get back into the round, and he just punishes it straight away. Lynn Vision are all over everything that Rare Adam wants to be doing this round.
Not bad at all. 2v5 time, and it's also Jame time. Lee Hung and somebody just saving the armor for the next. And the Force Spy goes a little awry for R8. Still a chance to back some punch with the firepower on the MP9s in round 3. But unfortunately, only one of these MP9s is going to be carried across, if that.
Just Lee Hung holding on to what the remnants of the Rare Item buy were, so they're going to have to look towards round number 4 before they can really get anything too much past some economic damage done, it looks like. Good stuff for Lynn Vision. Really good recovery after what happened on the Anubis. They clearly just kind of let that one go by the wayside, even taking that last MP9 out of Lee Hung's hands. Lynn Vision giving Rare Adam absolutely nothing in this game right now, which is the kind of recovery, the resurgence that you wanted to see from them, really. Like, they should not be getting 13-3 by any of the other teams in the Asian region. Full stop. Maybe Mongols, that's it. You could look at Mongols 13-3ing them and say, yeah, fair enough. But like any other team outside of that, it's like, come on, boys. You're doing yourselves a disservice, really.
Yeah. Well, this one's going to be a bit of a slow burn. Ooh, nice nade. Lee Hunt catching that one on the back of his head.
Slow standard anti-eco stuff. They have worked this cheater control multiple rounds in a row. I want to see if they're going to switch it up going into that next gun round.
There's a better molly than that they can throw. Come on, boys. Pick that util game up. Ooh, pre-fire up. Working well. Well, molly close again. CT, oh, the wrap smoke is missing. I don't think that's landed in the intended position. But the Zeus goes off. Forgets he can't shoot more than once with the Zeus there. Slaps his opponent with it in the face, and unfortunately that doesn't do damage. Just causes some BM. Wrap around the back. Kaze. Ooh, he's looking for that peek onto Zaka.
Smoked off. Couple of low players here. It would really have to be coming down to Child King. Finding an insane timing right now and all tilted up in Donut. Lynn Vision just playing this one by the books, playing the afterplant. Rare Adam walking on in. That's a nice shot onto Zaka. Call me suit. Gonna try to spray the rest of them down, and in comes Sari to clean up the rest of that mess. So 2 guns surviving, 2 AKs brought through to the next round. 3 in a row for Lynn Vision. Money looking decent. It's a good start to the Ancient T side, but it's not too far out of control just yet. Rare Adam looking for recovery in this gun round. Kaze, not enough money to get an AWP together. They're just going to rely on rifles and pretty good util here. So I want to see Lynn Vision if they go for that cheater control that they've gone for every single time. Like, they've really heavily conditioned that early on in this game. The faster mid control and the cheater control. And you can see Rare Adam very much looking to dominate middle in this round with the util early on, but not actually really taking too much space over there. They're more so heavily leaning towards B for sure.
More of a standoff this time. But LVG, late red room smoke. Going to be looking for that mid control. Somebody had the crosshair lined up well. And he's going to be able to snag one away onto Starry. Good timing on the block at Donut. But that does leave red room exposed. Ooh, and the HE almost polishes off Child King, but he will happily continue to fight and show his hand over towards the cave side.
Man, disadvantage for Lynn Vision now. This time the mid control and the cheater control getting picked apart a little bit more. That is an angle you're not expecting too much on the side of Summer. Orps caught him off guard. Amelia further extending that advantage. This is just such a messy round. Lynn Vision have gotten into such annoying positions that Rare Adam haven't been able to deal with. Trying to scramble to chase them down on shelf side. Lee hanging under a lot of pressure on Donut. And in comes the crunch from the CTs, but not quite soon enough. Bomb will still go down on that A site.
Yeah, that was weird. LVG should have definitely spotted that shadow. But, by the way, oh, they know he's there. They can see it. Kazi calling it. But unfortunately, it's the AWP that they have to get past first. And Zaka fully cutting them off at the past. Allowing Westmelon to survive 3 alive, and LVG very clean so far on Ancient.
Yeah, it's like a real reversal of the last map. Things starting okay for Rare Adam, but Lynn Vision, they just shoved their way straight through the middle of the map there. Despite being in a man of disadvantage situation, they turn things back around so easily. And are able to recover the situation very nicely. Here's the A execute. Have not seen this yet. This is up against the pistols. Somebody to take first contact. Gets full blind with the Deagle. Taking a lot of HP away from the T's, but yet to find a kill until Starry Team kills Stormy Sue.
Ooh, smoke break. Almost works out. 5-7 getting the job done for one. Kaze going to the 1v2, but won't be able to find more than the trade. LVG, it's a faster approach this time, a 30-second round, and they'll take that.
Finally, AWP comes out for Kaze. Been waiting for it for a little while now. See where he's going to post that up. Seen a little bit of a couple of change-ups for Lynn Vision. Conditioning the mid and the cheetah pressure earlier on in the game. Saw them mix in that A execute there. This time it's going to be mid domination coming out from Rare Adam, as well as a little bit of pressure from cheetah side early on here. Lee Hung, beautiful shot from bottom middle there. He's under a lot of pressure. Westman are really trying to chase them down and punish them for taking that mid control. So Rare Adam really disrupting the T's here and taking the first pick. And this is where Lynn Vision showed some great resilience, turning around the 4-on-5 last time. And again, does seem like they're trying to work their way into a nice post plan on this A side. They're giving a lot of space by Rare Adam, who are just playing full retake for now.
A little jump peaks towards A. Seeing that one is quite clear for LVG to make this move. Looking to go for the boost up. Amelia clearing out the close lines. But taking a little too long here has allowed somebody to get into a more favored position. You say that. But Amelia just going to be jumping right at him. And he couldn't get back to safer pastures. 4v4 now for the retake, and RA, they don't have a kit, they don't have utility, but they do have the power of friendship on their side, Mitch.
And we know how important that is from experience. Mac trades inside a donut, going every which way. It's just down onto Zaka. They know where he is inside a temple. On towards the defuse and covered off well. Rare Adam will secure themselves the first gun round here, 1-5. But it took a lot out of them. Only 2 players surviving. And with the bomb plant and many clean rounds previous, plenty of money there for Lynn Vision to keep trucking along on this T side.
Well, there you have it. The power of friendship prevails.
That's what you took away from that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Cars 8. Straight up locked in. And managed to stop Zaka from getting any extra damage done. Now, let's have a quick look at what's going down here towards mid. Oh, somebody getting right up in their grills. The problem is there is no heaven control for the CTs, so he goes down for free. Now, Lee Hung, the last standing member towards the A site. Rotations not quite necessary with that pick onto Call Me Sue, trying to make his way on the B lane. Great HE, Summer on the short side. Spots many coming. Crosshair looked good, but they're just kills that's not quite happening. And Lee Hung, he wants to go through that smoke so badly.
Yeah.
With Summer falling, he needs to live.
It's just such an awkward situation. So many opportunities, so many angles for Rare Adam that aren't quite being taken advantage of. 1-for-1, Kaze does hit the shot from shelf side and then straight through the smoke. The mid crunch works out beautifully for Rare Adam. They just patiently waited for the right moment to strike and finally clean up that round. And that's going to be another gun round that Rare Adam scrapes their way through with a couple of guns coming through. What did Lynn Vision do here? Money's a little bit weird. You're seeing a couple of AKs being juggled. It might have to be some kind of hero rifle situation that they're going to come together with in this round. Indeed, looking to keep pressure on that CT economy because, as mentioned previously, some of these rounds have been a little on the closer side here. CT money definitely not feeling stable right now.
Ooh. The upgrade. Lee Hung snatching that AK away to get a few more bullets back to lock mid in. Resmoke on elbow, buying 20 more seconds. And that full lane control should allow RA to feel incredibly confident. Unless they get killed through the smoke, which could definitely happen here.
Could happen to the best of us. Could happen to anyone, Mac.
You never
Sometimes
know.
you're just a mere bystander in some of these rounds. If you think about it. Flash up over the top. That's a beautiful one. Somebody cannot see a single thing. Thank God he's got so much help from Lee Hung, though. And Rare Adam more than ready for that. Nice anti-flash protocols. Somebody was licking a wall. Well, actually, it wasn't somebody. It was Lee Hung. But
that's funny.
You get what I mean.
Like, everyone that's swinging out of that smoke is looking down one way at lane or, like, into the hard corner. No one actually looking dead in front of them where there is a blind CT in the most open position
on top of the box.
ball. Yeah.
No, but that is such a somebody move. Like, that is like vintage somebody. He's just gonna play in the most cooked position.
Yeah. Nice little run boost there. Will allow them to more successfully take the lane control, but in the meanwhile, the boost up's already happened. Kaze, odd spot to be, odd timing of that scope, and at least Summer's there to make it a 1-for-1.
3-on-4 now. We've ended up in so many of these situations, like the initial XVX in a certain part of the map, and Lynn Vision just ends up in a really weird spot, all bunched up together, and if they can't find a pick or find a player to take advantage of on the Rare Adam side, then they usually end up losing the round. And in this case, King's in a really good position here. He's just cutting the middle of the map, looking to cut those rotations. I'd really like to see somebody get a bit more active. He's really concerned about some kind of lurk through cave side or something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Here's the contact out A, though.
The timing heavily favors LVG. Just as he swapped weapons, gave up his position, LVG able to crab walk so far out on site, bring that 3v4 back in their favor, 3v2. And this is looking like a misplayed round by every sense of the word by R8.
Yeah, it's just like CT rotations 101. It's like when the T's shove somewhere, you need to go and take the rest of the map. And I felt like Child King did that, and somebody just sat in that corner on B side. I don't know what the comms were, though. They could have been worried about that lurk timing or that 1% of timing up shell for B ramp or something like that. Like, maybe that was their concern. But I really felt like if they had just been a bit more active in a better way in the early to mid round there, after the initial contact towards middle, and they get in that 4-on-3, then they probably could have had a much better setup and been much more ready for that Lynn Vision contact out into A. And I felt like Lynn Vision have gotten away with that a couple of times this game. Like, they did the same thing up towards top middle when the round wasn't going well for them. They just managed to walk their way out into a pick and kind of brawl their way out of a tough situation.
Yeah. Well, Red Room and Donut Smoke's coming through. And R8 bringing 3 to the party. LVG seem incredibly happy to brawl, and that's why they're going 2-for-1. Most of these times they're going out mid.
Yeah. Good aggression, though, from Child King. Looking to change that narrative. He's been getting very active down B ramp and down middle after the initial stages. And once again, Lynn Vision just going to keep doing what's been working for them. This time, though, Summer's getting aggressive, looking for a good timing on the off angle here, but he's punished straight away. This has just been the same kind of situation time and time again here.
Ooh, nice position. Going to be able to bring this back to the 2v2. Molly to stop the plant. Oh, no. I don't hate this utility usage. Smoke gets blown. Nearly tapping again. No cover. No chance, and the spray just that much better. I'm going to get retrieved 40 on the clock, but with the CTs shoulder to shoulder, it's very hard to double down there with the AWP. Wrong tool for the job, and RA find 4.
Money in a bit of a weird state now for Lynn Vision. Call me Sue and Amelia a little bit poorer than the rest of the boys, but nonetheless, they will still buy up and go down to pistol armor. It's a really good opportunity, actually, for Rare Adam here. Could be 2 weaker buys back-to-back at the end of the half for them to take advantage of. try to even this up 6-6. We'll see how they go. Initial mid-util exchange. Actually, a lot invested in here for Lynn Vision, which, given the fact that they don't have a lot of util to begin with, they're really trying to take advantage of a timing in the early to mid round here and create an opportunity, and it's completely backfired. 2 picks lost off the rip.
Oh. Looks good for Zaka there. Smoke fade favoring him. He hung with the block, revealing his hand, and Zaka going straight up the guts. Big pick to get. But the bomb going to disrespect that smoke in cave. Catches the timing. And dangerous. Is going to get locked onto... Oh, it's awkward. Just can't quite find the line. The flank gets dealt with, and now it's that 1v2 angle. Looks like we are going to see R8. Just... Oh! Trying to play this one together. Child King almost caught the perfect timing on the swing.
Losable.
Yeah. This wrap going the whole way down. Bomb is going to be planted for short. CTs refocus themselves. Jiggle. Will be held successfully. Lee Hunt striking true. Child King wanted the defuse. But there is going to be an AWP, I believe, somewhere. Or another AK. Is that what we're looking for? It is. Child King grabs the AWP. No AK for Lee Hung? Mate. They had time to do both.
It's alright. They got the round. Very important round. Bomb plant makes this look like a much more generous situation for Lynn Vision than it actually is. They were sitting on 2.4 loss bonus there. Westmoreland on 3.7, but the rest of them at 2 to 3k. That's why I said that last round was super important to win on the side of Rare Atom. And it's actually given them a bit of a lifeline into this game now. You can see really good opportunity to go 6-6 here in a game that started quite poorly for them. And in a game that I felt like every XVX in the mid-round, including like multiple rounds that were going pretty well for them or they had bad advantages in, have kind of fallen apart a little bit. So it's good resilience, good recovery from them, has to be said. Chance for Lynn Vision to change that up a little bit, though. Once again, a weaker buy. 2 rifles in it and some pistols and a MAC-10.
Oof. Summer. Stopping the rush. M4 in hand. Molly gets a huge amount of damage done, but Summer's going to get caught with util in hand. Kaze, missed shot, missed opportunity. Shadow spotted. Flashes going towards the long. It is just chaos ensuing everywhere. Smokes denying vision, but the info has gone in the favor of LPG. Where if Lee Hang's spot couldn't get the trade-off. Amelia, the dink will get it done, and he's just going to be yeeting his way towards A, but somebody already with the read, already in donut. How's his timing? It favors Amelia, he sees him. He just goes back the other way. Just that slit of space. Spotting somebody. With 50 points of health. And an open plant. Amelia closes out the half. 7-5, LVG maintain the lead. Let's see what happens in the second. Ancient. It looked one-sided. LVG out of the gates, asserting dominance, but now it's RA's time to shine and time to also run at these CTs. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. And all eyes are on the B side.
Yep. Looking to pick up the pace now. 2 sets of util coming out here for Rare Adam. It's one of these set planned executes, full retake setup here for Westmount. He's got a little bit of util. I would say probably to use for the retake. Not really trying to block anything. The longer that Rare Adam take to work their way through Cave and Cheetah here, though, the closer Lynn Vision get up on the flank. Jumping up shelf side now. That should be a freebie, but a little bit of inaccuracy from the USP there. Missed opportunity.
You got to tap that slower. But it is going to be the cave control almost coming through. It will. Call me Sue. Able to readjust the crosshair. Lee Hung unable to maximize it. The running accuracy. Westman are going to be able to snatch another. Things not going right until they might. No, Kaze not allowed to fight with the flood on site. LVG 8 on the board.
Really putting themselves out in front here. Wanting to make up for the fact that they really lost a pretty one-sided game on Anubis before. Making this a 1-1 would be a little bit more recoverable for the overall standings here in ECL, as well as just like, you know, it's something that you brought up before, but the overall, like, VRS standings playing against some of these other teams. Man, somebody's really feeling himself today, buying a deagle in a round like this.
Yeah.
Summer as well. Don't seem to be getting much done with it, at least initially, though.
Oh, Amelia get baited. Wants to make his way down the ramp, and he will. Spots out the nook, the cranny, and everything else in between. And this is looking like a nice start to the half for LVG. 4 needed to even out the series. 1 best of 1 each. Trade those map picks. And let's see where we end up at the end of the first gun round. RA, everything they needed more, although util's a bit thin. So we'll see. Maybe they'll need a bit more, Mitch.
They have not gone down to many Galils. No Galils. Just someone who's taken a bit of a hit for the boys. Big mid aggression coming in here for Lynn Vision. Starry's taken a lot of damage, but continues to charge forward Westmelon as well. Big crunch onto shelf side. In response, though, Rare Adam calling the audible. Zaka caught completely off guard. Somebody just takes his head off. Amelia trading one back, though. You can see Lynn Vision trying to get into position, but the trades are coming through from Rare, and it's a very messy round. Little skirmishes happening in pockets all over the map. And look at this. Child King's picked himself up an AWP and is trying to pick the rotations now.
Oh, call me Sue. Incredibly mobile. Summer on the flank. Might not even have to activate. Child King very much ready for that swing from CT. And it's Starry against the world, but his position spotted. Yeah, he did. Or at least someone else saw Summer making his way through. And Child King gets a freebie. Just creeps on up to him.
Beautiful. 4K for him. What a bloody round from Child King. Just picking up the AWP and getting work done. A bit of a weird position to navigate your way out of. So the fact that he comes up with that is absolutely gorgeous. Puts Lynn Vision's money in a completely cooked state. They have got to force up here. Try to even out the cash. Big opportunity now for Rare Adam to close this deficit. Call me Sue with the hero rifle, though. Going to be the main man you keep your eyes on here up at Red Room side. Once again, Lynn Vision really putting a lot of pressure and emphasis on controlling the middle of the map. Rare Adam taking their time to wrap up through B ramp. Molly out shelf and just dump down nades into middle. It's a good start for Summer.
Yeah, that Heaven Molly working against the T's. Denying vision to anyone jumped up on the box. Starry knows he has to run and push for that control. And Call Me Sue, last alive in the 1v3. His position known. And you can see RA. They were rotating, eh? Called against it. And we'll end up committing to the B site, thinking that Call Me Sue would go for the rotation, which he has. And RA with a great call.
It's going to creep onto B for free. Try to win this round in the easiest fashion possible, wherever that is possible. Nice open plant for Kaze. Call me Sue with no kit. This far out of position. I mean, unless he gets a kill or two pretty quickly here, he's not going to go for it. And indeed, he's just going to go ahead and call the save. Going to hold on to not only the rifle, but I mean, the molly is an expensive piece of util that can be pretty valuable going forward as well. Adam doing well for themselves.
Yeah.
7th. Now on anti-eco against a bunch of pistols and a hero rifle.
The true test.
Should be 9A for them. Oh yeah, in Asia for sure. These kind of buys scarier than the gun rounds. Especially in these players' hands because they're just so unhinged. Just never know what some of these guys are going to do. Yeah. To be fair, it is in Call Me Sue's hands. Although I have seen some pretty unhinged gameplay from him as well. I've seen him smoke off upper dark as the B anchor on CT side and then just walk through his own smoke into uppers for no reason. That was, I think, the first game I saw him playing an LVG. So, look, you could say he's from an A all you want, but I've seen some pretty Asia plays out of this man as well.
I don't hate this from LVG. Door smoke, elbow smoke, full mid stack, able to pivot and maybe even recycle Call Me Sue's rifle.
Yeah, could work out for him. Felt like they were maybe trying to funnel Rare Adam into the stack, but Rare Adam just has not really bid on that at all. Now starting to make their way up B ramp and crunch in with the rest of the mid players, and it's worked out pretty nicely.
Ooh.
There's a couple of pretty close ones there. Could have taken more guns, but at the end of the day, not able to do so. And there it is. 4 alive. 9-8 for Rare Adam. Really starting to nip at the heels of Lynn Vision at this point. Even up this game quite significantly. See what Lynn Vision do come up with. Got the AWP out on Zaka. That's always a great one to watch. Lately, I feel like it's been a little while since I saw such a hard carry performance from him since Starry and Call Me Sue have come into the roster. Maybe he doesn't feel the same level of pressure to kind of carry the team that he did with the previous LVG.
Yeah.
Creeping up. Nice flash out onto the line for the CTs. They just have not checked him. Completely overlooked. Not able to come up with 2 though. It's a very messy spray. In the meanwhile, Rare Adam walking at A, looking for that mid-round timing yet again here. And once again, it's Child King to come up with the goods. Trade comes out from Zaka. It's just an instant one-tap into Donut side. Child King is just dominating this part of the map until Call Me Sue puts him down. Kaze now in the 1-on-2.
Call Me Sue. Catching the timing. Doing a great job this round to fend off RA again. Bomb plant. And no real round loss bonus, but they've got plenty of cash in the bank on multiple members. Kaze can buy an ult and still drop an M4 across. And everyone else should be right as rain to buy themselves. So, RA got to 8. LVG first to the double digis. You gotta love that if you are an LVG fan in the chat. Moving into the 19th. Everyone with every buy that they could hope for, except for maybe Westmelon. So we'll see if he plays more aggressive or something.
Yeah. He's an MP9 enjoyer. Bit of a mid-contest here. Not that full dump. Flushing out Starry now. Out of that covering position. It's just unreal that there's flashes flying up over the top. He still gets away with one, but it's a swift reply from Rare Adam. 4 on 3 now. Westmelon shut out of the round, just staring at a smoke inside a Cheeto. Rotation coming out from Call Me Sue. Wants to see if he can maybe make something happen from Red Room in tandem with Zaka's AWP on Donut, but you can see there's just so many possibilities that Lynn Vision have to respect now. Red Room could be compromised. Zaka's concerned that it could be getting wrapped from that A side of the map. There's just too much for the CTs to hold right now, so they're going to go on the aggressive instead. That's 1 for 1. Rowdham up into the site now. Nice open plant. And Summer and Child King cleaning that one up there. Another round for Rare Adam. Money is broken for Lynn Vision now. Really, really good opportunity for Rare Adam to kind of complete this comeback on the T side. They're definitely favored to win this game now. Money is looking fantastic for them. They're going into an anti-eco. Should be 10 apiece with great money behind them.
Mm-hmm. Are you still with us?
Yes.
Beautiful. Should be a easy round for RA here. But that molly tickling the toes of LVG. Molly on short, plenty of space for RA to plant, but the numbers favouring LVG now. One man on the big flank, that's Starry, and 3 from CT.
This is very losable. This could be another one of these eco rounds.
Oh no.
That falls apart. 2 on 4 now. Couple of unarmored players on the CT side, but they've got a couple of rifles in hand. Molly gonna push somebody out of position a little. Trapped in the corner. Could be another big play from Child King. Pick the minute. Indeed it is. He's come up with 3. No kit there. There's just no time for Amelia. Bro, Child King just keeps saving them on this T side. It's unreal.
Yeah. They're trying and trying and trying to let LVG win this game. But Child King stands tall. The king of the children. Living up to his new name of Dangerous. And now we've got a hopefully tactical.
I really do, like, think about that name a lot, you know?
Yeah?
Like, what?
In your spare time?
What was he thinking? What was he thinking? Calling himself Child King, you know? Like, I just think of some dude coming up over a hill and he's just getting followed by a bunch of, like, orphan children. You know? Like,
I reckon he was just a Dan King fan when he was, like, 13, and he's like, I will be Child King. And now he's, like, not a child. Anyway, that's what I got for you. I like your thoughts better, though.
Yeah. Look, I like Zaka on the AWP. It's always something I enjoy. Picked up the first there. Rare Adam, they were really trying to pressure that A side, draw rotations away from Donut and take that mid space. It's completely backfired. They've been picked clean on this A side of the map. Now they've just got to try to make something happen in the middle of the map in a 3-on-5.
Yeah. Good luck, Chief. Westmelon. Oh! Walked straight into that one. Lee Hunk. Spotting him. Little burst gets the job done. And it's just going to be Call Me Sue here, but he's swiftly joined by the other 2 CTs rotating on in. Wallbang doesn't quite connect. And the bomb will get planted. Man advantage for LVG on the retake. Smokes, flashes, no molly, and no kit on anyone. They got to go now. Child King at the top of the ramp on the off angle. Hoping that he can maybe stop this one from happening. Lovely couple of kills. Lee hung low. Oh, can't get that wall bang down. Looked almost good to find that quick double, but couldn't quite connect. And that's great for LVG. 11 on the board. The rounds have been coming few and far between, but with 4 alive, all picked up, couple of AKs as the upgrade, this is looking pretty good. And RA, their money is all over the place.
Yeah, putting together what they can, though. At least 3 rifles into this round. Should keep things pretty hotly contested. Very, very close game. This is kind of what I was expecting out of this series. That Anubis game kind of floored me, to be honest. Big, big important round here. Nice little nade stack onto middle. Gonna do a fair bit of damage to the CTs throughout. I'm just kind of harassing them for the time being. Letting them have that mid control, waiting out the utility. You can see they're holding a lot of their util into the mid round here. A couple of flashes at the ready for Rare Atom. Lynn Vision have invested a lot of their util in the early round, trying to dominate middle and B ramp there. Come the flashes for Rare Atom. Counter flash is out from Amelia, but Sari is still going to lose his life.
It's looking pretty good for Rare Atom, but it's instantly traded multiple times by LVG. Mid control in the hands of RA, but they're going to leave the vicinity and set their sights on B instead. Lee Hung making noise, going hard through the cave side. The ramp pump starting to come through. Zakar won't be flashed nor naded, and could have stopped the cross, but things now getting a little bit awkward. Molly to defaults. One already planted. Oh, and Call Me Sue just can't quite connect through that short smoke spam. Zakar inching in. The slow peek. Oh, opts to go for the quick cope instead, and this almost works out. One-on-one, Zakar knows Summer's position, tucked into the corner, and he has time to go for the full clear. Little cheeky head poke up, and Summer makes a critical error, although I don't know if there was any getting out of that one. Even if he full tucked, there was still going to be time. And that'll be 12 on the board for Zakar and LVG.
He's having a much better game. Like, this is the kind of performances I expected from Zakar on the AWP.
Yeah.
And especially after Lynn Vision did kind of get smacked in that last map, it really feels like that's been lit a fire under Zakar. He's making some of these big plays, especially towards the tail end of this game. Bomb plant going down for Rare Atom gives them a much better buy to try to contest these last 2 rounds to push us into OT. They are picking up the pace. Straight up into the red room smoke here. Once again, Child King wants to be the one to try to fight some impact, but caught with a molly in hand. That's come off the shoe of bloody West Villain on the rotation there. It's bloody juggled that one beautifully. And Lynn Vision now on the verge of evening up this best of 2, 1-1. 5-on-3 now. All they just need to do is just play this one by the numbers. Don't need to do anything special to close this one out. 2 Mac 10s, like, it's just not happening for Rare Atom yet.
Nice passive setup from LVG. Giving a lot of respect to RA. LG placement. Goes a little awry, but the Mac 10 almost gets the job done. Amelia going to be stuck on the back of sight. Spray transfer is good enough. Getting all 3 and 13 on the board means we see LVG taking map number 2. 1 map dub each for both these teams today. Of course, RA did a bit more of a stomp in the first.